Michael Myers has killed her daughter and is on the loose, and she's just chilling?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. That's what he wrote.
Yeah, no, she's chilling. Oh, okay, cool. So anyway...
Hey guys, my name's Dan, and today's reaction is to Halloween Ends pitch meeting. Now, there's been a lot of talk about this, mostly negative from what I could see. So what we're going to do here, as always with these pitch meetings, is we're going to take a look and see how exactly it was going to be pitched, probably in a very funny way. And then at the very end, I'll give you my overall thoughts on everything. So if you want to skip to that, as always with any of these videos, I have timestamps for everything. Skip into the reaction, final thoughts, and my shoutouts. But before we get into this though, if you enjoy other pitch meetings, I've reacted to so many of them for you. And if you want to see future reactions that I do, you can go right below this video, click that like button, the subscribe button, and ring notification bell, because not only is it see past, present, and future reactions that I do, but also helps me with the algorithm, helps get more eyes on my channel. Then go on over and support Pitch Meeting and Ryan George's channel as well. He's the one that puts all of these together. And without any further ado, let's go.
So, you have a Halloween reboot slash sequel for me?
Oh,
yes!
God, I think so.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this is anymore, but you got that new Halloween movie for me?
Oh, yeah, yes, sir, I do.
Amazing.
So this one's gonna take place 4 years after the events of the last movie, right?
Oh yeah, and what's going on with Laurie Strode?
You know, she's just kind of doing her best to live a normal suburban life, you know, just taking it easy.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I wrote here. Why? What's up?
It's just like 2 movies ago we said she had spent like 40 years training and being paranoid just in case Michael Myers ever escaped from the asylum he was in.
Right.
And now Michael Myers has killed her daughter and is on the loose, and she's just chilling?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. That's what he wrote.
Yeah, no, she's chilling.
Oh, okay, cool.
So anyway, we're gonna meet this weird 24-year-old dude named Corey, right?
Hey, what's his deal?
Well, his deal is that the movie's about him now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
What about Michael Myers and Laurie Strode?
Not so much,
No.
no.
Isn't that what people would want to see, though?
Who's to say?
I mean, probably everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Sure.
look, we could focus the marketing on Laurie Strode versus Michael Myers, but I think in terms of the actual movie, we're gonna really want to focus on this Corey guy.
If you say so. So what's going on with, Corey?
Corey.
Was it?
Corey, yeah, and so 3 years ago, he accidentally killed the kid he was babysitting, and the whole town hates him now. Like, he gets bullied by some high school kids.
Like big football jocks?
Oh, worse. Marching band.
What?
Yeah, these little marching
Yeah.
band kids are real mean to Corey, and one day while they're bullying him, he hurts his hand.
Uh-oh.
And so Laurie brings him to this doctor office where her daughter Allison is now a nurse, and she's like, hey, maybe you date my daughter now.
What?
And Allison sees this dude,
Yeah.
and she's like, oh, I am very much into this weird guy who killed a child and gets bullied by teenage marching band geeks.
Yeah, apparently.
That is pretty hot.
Yeah, it is. So they're deeply in love now.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But then Corey's gonna get bullied by the marching band again.
God, these tiny musicians will not leave this guy alone.
I know, and this time they push him off a little bridge, and while he's unconscious, he gets dragged into a sewer by Michael Myers.
He's the guy this is supposed to be about.
He is,
Yes.
except it's very much about Corey.
So what's going on with Michael Myers? I mean, at the end of the last movie, we said he was like the embodiment of evil, and he took out a whole entire armed mob by himself.
Oh, yeah, well,
He
I
sure
forgot
did.
about all that. So now
Oh.
he's very weak, and he's been living in a sewer for 4 years.
Oh,
yeah,
yep.
so, you know, hopefully people won't really remember how the last movie ended.
This is a direct sequel to it.
It is, yeah, and so he killed a bunch of people and then suddenly became kind of a geriatric Pennywise the Clown, just an arthritic old man occasionally killing people in a sewer.
I guess that's a scary horror movie bad guy.
It might be. So anyway, he grabs Corey and he doesn't actually kill him, but they lock eyes.
Are they gonna kiss?
They're not gonna
No.
kiss, no, but it seems like Michael maybe sees the same darkness inside Corey that he has inside himself. There's something going on with the eyes.
Is it supernatural?
Who knows?
You?
Nope, and so then
No.
Corey leaves the sewer and immediately kills a homeless guy.
Oh my god.
And then he goes to see Allison and he's like, I just killed a guy. Like, I just murdered a dude.
Yeesh, how does she react?
She doesn't really, so they keep on dating.
Oh, okay.
And then Corey's gonna bring this cop that used to date Allison into the sewer and kind of kill him with Michael.
Oh boy, here we go. Michael Myers is back, maybe.
Yeah, and also Corey, mostly Corey.
I
Mostly
don't
Corey,
I
yeah.
don't know who that is.
Then they're gonna kill another couple of people together, and Corey's gonna be kind of consumed by the darkness and want to go on a killing spree.
Uh-oh.
But first, he wants Michael's iconic mask.
Well, it's gonna be impossible to get Michael Myers' mask off of him.
Actually, it's gonna be
It's gonna be
super
super
easy,
easy.
barely
Barely
an
an
inconvenience.
inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he just heads to the sewer and beats the crap out of him and takes it from him.
This kid that was beaten up by some marching band kids beats the crap out of Michael Myers.
Yeah, just
Yep.
whoops his little psychopath butt and steals his mask and runs away.
All right.
So then he goes on a killing spree, but when he gets to Lori, she shoots him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he's not actually dead yet, and he tells her, if I can't have your daughter, no one can. And then he cuts his own neck.
But if he's dead, doesn't that mean anyone except him can have her now?
Oh, yeah, whoops.
Yeah,
whoopsie.
whoopsie.
Anyway, now it's time for the final act of the movie.
So the guy we've spent the entire movie following doesn't make it into the final act.
Correct,
No.
because now it's time for the big showdown. This has all been leading up to, mostly in the background, I guess.
Yeah,
which
and
is this
previous
old
movies.
weak sewer guy who was just beat up by a guy who was bullied by band geeks versus a grandmother.
Right.
And so then they fight, and the grandmother wins.
Oh, violent grandmas are tight.
Yeah, they are. And so then the whole town comes together and parades through the streets with Michael's dead body.
How did everybody find out? Did Lori send out a group text?
Probably a group text situation, yeah. So then they throw his body
Probably.
into this grinder thing, which, grinds it.
Gross. And so that's it? He's dead?
He's dead, sir. And then we see Lori writing a book about the whole experience, and she's like, there will be no grave, no memorial. The memory of him will fade.
The memory of him will fade. Wow. Wait, she wrote that in a book?
Yes.
Okay.
And so that's about it. What do you think?
Well, listen,
Memory
as
will
long as
fade.
we got the iconic mask and knife and the marketing material, this is gonna make money.
Nope, not so much. Halloween Ends opens with the lowest box office of the reboot trilogy. So I went into this not really feeling one way or another about it. I thought it was fine. But as with these pitch meetings, it tends to highlight some of the more negative points. I wasn't really against there being a secondary killer. I guess, from this movie, he wasn't the secondary killer at all. Michael was the secondary killer. But I think there was a way they could have done it to where you have Michael Myers sort of get his send-off because, it is called Halloween Ends after all. And then not necessarily like a spin-off, but like have the torch passed on to Corey. But then they decided to kill him. Excuse me, let me rephrase that. Michael ended up killing him because after Corey stabbed himself in the neck with a knife, he was laying there. Michael comes walking in, and then Corey just sort of does that evil wake up thing and grabs Michael, and then Michael just kills him right there. So I guess their little unspoken truth or whatever was just cut right there. I don't know. I wanted to like this movie because, Michael Myers is such an iconic character. Halloween is such an iconic franchise, and just for it to go down the way that it did wasn't really great. I did like the touch, though, because they showed, I believe it was towards the beginning of the movie, they looked at that little shredding machine or whatever, and they just had it on it for a brief moment, and it's like, oh, that was strange. Why would they focus on that? And then lo and behold, you see why at the end, where you see Michael's body just all shredded up and all dead and everything. So that part I did like, but I guess everything else, not so much. But that's going to do it for me here. And before I go, though, we're going to give a huge shout out to all of my $5 now supporters on Patreon. Luchador Cruising, Warrior 310, Multi-Disturb 666, Jordan Bird, Lauren Davenport, Kester Cronage, Amber K, Raymond Bright, Joshy, Chris Curtis, and Jeremiah McCarroll. And if you too like to have your name read at the nature of one of my videos, plus many other fun goodies, maybe have me react to a past pitch meeting or two, please head on over to patreon.com/DDReactor. Link will be right there and in the description with many different tiers for you to choose from. And if you'd like to have an easier way to get in contact with me, maybe we talk a little bit about the pitch meeting today, or talk about Halloween in general, head on over and join the channel Discord where we chat with others about other reactions I've done, find out just a little bit more about me, and about this week's reaction schedule. And with that being said, comment down below, let me know what did you think about how Halloween Ends. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Also, want to see past reaction I've done to other pitch meetings, got a nice playlist right over there for you. Share this video, subscribe if you subscribed already, ring notification bell because I put new videos every single day, and I'll see you guys next time.